ass is on the rise. Men on women,
I love
women
eating
on
booty.
men on men. You get the point. People like analingus, okay?
Man,
New studies
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I love eating me some booty, man. I love grabbing that booty and just spreading that booty apart and just putting my whole face in that booty and just go, ugh. Oh my gosh. Sticking my tongue in her booty hole. Oh my lord. I love it. I ain't gonna lie, eating the vagina, you know, it's nice and all, but when you got a girl and stuff, it gets exhausting in her vagina, you know? You want to switch it up, so you're going to eat that booty at least once. You're going to try it, you know?
Could be more dangerous than you think and even causing diseases that people are getting without even realizing they're getting it from tossing the salad. So,
how?
what is going on with rimming science? To understand the risks of eating the booty like groceries, you must first understand the bacteria Shigella. Shigella causes the disease shigellosis, which affects 188 million people per year with symptoms including diarrhea, headache, upset stomach, bloating, and tenesmus, which is a fancy term for needing to go to the bathroom, but when you get there, nothing happens. You get shigellosis when you consume the bacteria Shigella through your mouth. Commonly, you get this when someone's preparing food for you and they have Shigella on their hands. Maybe they aren't washing their hands properly. The bacteria ends up...
See, that's the reason why I will only eat my girl butt. I can't eat no random girl butt. Cause just imagine you eating a girl butt, right? You eating that booty so good, you think she about to come. Whole while she poop in your face, diarrhea all over your face. Hell no. When you know I'm about to eat your butt, please don't eat no goddamn hot Cheetos or eat some Chipotle. Please. Don't do that. And please make sure you clean your butt and wash your body good. Please. God damn. And after you finish eating some booty, make sure you wash your mouth. Okay? Please don't just go and kiss your children like goodnight after you finish eating some booty. No, wash your mouth first. Wash it good, okay?
Your food, you consume the bacteria in your food and you get sick. This is also called food poisoning.
The thing about these Shigella bacteria is that you don't need to consume very many of them to get sick. In fact, only between 5 to 200 of these tiny microbes entering your GI tract can cause you to suffer. The reason for Shigella's small infection dose is that the Shigella microbes actually survive your acidic stomach and also have sneaky biochemicals that downregulate your body's natural antibacterial proteins. This means these tiny bacteria can get to your large and small intestine where they cause cell injury, invade your colonic mucosa, create inflammation, and cause epithelial damage that leads to tons of diarrhea. They also impair your absorption of nutrients and water, making you feel really sick.
How does this relate to eating butt? Well, studies have found that gay men, exhibit A, like me, we were actually getting food poisoning at higher rates than the rest of society. This caused researchers to hone in on other outbreaks of shigellosis that were appearing in the communities of men who have sex with men. It was happening often enough in the last 20 years, they found, that they concluded
I don't have sex
many
with
of these
men.
men may not have gotten sick from contaminated
So I'm okay.
food, but actually were getting sick from eating ass. In the global south, most Shigella spread is from poor sanitation infrastructure, but in the US and Europe, most Shigella is spread from fecal oral transmission, either from touching dirty bathroom surfaces, drinking dirty pool water, from dirty poopy kids spreading it at daycares, or now we realize from eating booty.
It was a series of Shigella outbreaks.
That's why you gotta make sure your partner booty is super clean. Okay? You gotta make sure they clean. You better not just go ham time in that sucker. No, 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 no. You better make sure it's clean.
And who have sex with men in Seattle, San Francisco, London, and a major study in Denmark that led researchers to the conclusion that people might be getting sick from eating the booty hole of others who had Shigella in their GI tract. One of the initial studies in the year 2000 from the time frame of June to December studied 230 cases of shigellosis in which 73% of patients had recently eaten ass. In Denmark, of the 25,215 respondents, 4,266 were men who had sex with men, and it was found they were more likely to get food poisoning from Shigella, but also another microbe called Campylobacter. Campylobacter is a bacteria that spreads in undercooked meat and poultry, but also can spread from eating the ass of someone who is infected with that bacteria.
And the reason that eating ass may be spreading these bacteria without you knowing it makes sense. Because Shigella and Campylobacter bacteria can stay in your fecal matter for up to 2 weeks after your last symptoms have shown. So if you consume either...
Man, I'm hearing everything you saying. But after I finish watching this video, guess what I'm about to do? I'm about to go eat me some booty, okay?
Bacteria, the symptoms appear within 1 to 2 days, and most of the time your body fights off the infection in 5 to 7 days. But again, even after you feel better for 2 weeks, you can still transfer that bacteria to someone else. This is why it can spread without people realizing they're spreading it.
Of course, there are many other microbes that can spread through rimming. Bacteria like E. coli, viruses like hepatitis A, and even some parasites. In fact, there is even a small risk of some STI transmission, though that risk is much higher in vaginal or...
Well, see, they got tongue condoms. I'm not gonna lie, I never use it. But I'm gonna start buying me some, some tongue condom. So when I eat a girl butt, I could just use the tongue condom, so I don't have to worry about getting none of these disease and stuff.
Sex compared to oral. But the Shigella outbreaks are most common and what helped researchers catch this phenomenon in the queer community.
So as of late, doctors, researchers do agree that rimming can cause the spread of bacteria that makes you feel sick, similar to that of food poisoning. But that doesn't mean you have to stop doing the act of going down on someone from behind. It's about...
Man, I was never gonna stop. I'm hearing everything you're saying. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, my dude?
being aware.
Prevention is pretty simple. Wash your hands, genitals, and anus with soap before partaking in rimming. Doctors prescribe washing your perianal, in and around the anus, and perineal region, the area between the anus and the scrotum or labia magna, well before partaking in eating booty. While having sex, try to be aware of how you move between anal, vaginal, and oral sex to not spread the bacteria. For example, E. coli picked up from rimming could be spread to the urethra and cause a UTI. You can always use latex barriers to be more efficient and safe too. Most importantly, if you've had food poisoning, don't engage in rimming for at least 2 weeks after your last set of symptoms.
But I want my butt to be 18. No!
You probably also want to make sure whoever's butt you're going down on is clean and they're healthy and not suffering from any potential bacterial infection.
But guys, it's your boy jackmanreacts. Thanks for watching, and guess what, guys? I'm about to eat me some booty!